Check 1. We're live. How's the audio sound, everybody? Audio check.
What up? What up?
I'm saying, how's the audio sound to literally 0 people right now? Hopefully it sounds okay.
0 people, but 1 like.
How does that work? Does it auto like it? Like for me, it probably should. I always like all my. All right, we got 1 person. We got Kyle. What's up, Kyle? Kyle, how's the audio sound? Test 1, test 2,
test 3, test 4. I'm at your door.
Test 5, test 6. Fish sticks.
Yep. Test 7, test 8. Let's go on a date.
No.
All right. I've been turned down before.
Day. Yeah. No, he gets turned down all the time. What's up, everybody? Let's see. Oh, Eddie and the hitchhiking multiple is already here.
Eddie, how was your hike? I saw your comment there through. It was the Grayson Islands.
Nice. Oh, really? We're gonna weed whack right outside our window right now. Off to a great start.
It's gonna be hot in here, but
people, we got 23. Yeah, it is 23 people or 20 people. As soon as I said that, 20 people watching. Only 2 likes. Can we get that up to 10 likes?
Let's go.
We're gonna start begging for likes already. Likes, please. Give us your likes. Let's see. Kyle says, I did the Grafton Loop Trail. We're both burping right now. Last August, we started at the other trailhead and went in the other direction. Great loop. And we saw a moose.
Oh, man.
We were hoping we would see a moose out there. I mean, that trail is prime moose territory. Literally every single mile, at least, we would step over a pile of moose shit, but we didn't see any moose.
We came to a spot where there was where they had just cut, and I don't know if they just cut, but there was a nice clearing, and I was like, yo, Kyle, we're about to see one right here, but we didn't.
How's the audio? Can I get a couple people to just confirm that the audio sounds okay? It's not too quiet. To be honest with you, I really can't do anything about it anyway, so hopefully it sounds okay, but I just want to make sure it sounds okay. I guess I could turn the gain up a little bit more. Let's see. Tyler McGarry asks, favorite hikes around Franconia or Crawford Notch? I love Crawford Notch. That's one of my favorite spots in the world, honestly.
That was where you first found the AT, right?
Yeah, because my family used to drive through there all the time when I was a kid.
That was I remember that day. We did 18 miles.
When we went into Bartlett.
Yeah.
We went into Bartlett. Favorite hike around Crawford Notch? Oh, actually, I know one. I don't know I wouldn't say it's like my favorite hike, but a really good one. I think it's called Norcross Pond. It's like a little bit out from Crawford Notch, but like you park at Crawford Notch and it's sick. It's a hidden gem because it's not. Whoa, hit the mic there. It's not really like a place you go by when you're hiking the 4,000 footers, so not as many people hike it. But Norcross Pond, I believe it was Norcross Pond, something pond. Anyway, it was really cool.
Franconia is the
shit. Franconia is the shit.
I'd like to do that this year.
I might be around there this weekend, to be honest with you. Brian said, recently found the channel. Love the humor and realism of what you have to say. Keep being real. Well, Brian, thank you very much. That's a very nice compliment. I appreciate that very much.
Appreciate it, Brian.
Got a couple people telling me the audio is good. Thank you, everybody who responded to my audio request there. I'm glad it sounds good. John, Brittany, I can't pronounce that. Wobe, Ken M, Malmer, Jeff, Alan, Kim, Chris, Kevin, Andy, Lexi. The rest of the live stream is just me listing people's names. Let's see here. We already got our first super chat from Eddie and the hitchhiking multiple. Let's go. $4.99. We need to think of something that our money's going to this time. We didn't think of anything yet. We're not going skiing in the morning, so no breakfast to buy there. Something hiking related. Yeah, we'll spend your money somehow. Don't worry.
Sorry, I apologize. I got the hiccups.
Flossie literally just wolfed down his dinner in order to get here in time for the live stream.
I had to mow it down for you guys. That's what I do.
Yeah, sorry about that. All right. Anyways, back to the super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat, Maltipoo. Eddie, I don't know if it was from Eddie or if it was from the Maltipoo. I never know because they give a lot of super chats, but. Hey, look, everyone! Kyle with special guest star Burt Reynolds Mustache. Who's Burt Reynolds?
Burt Reynolds?
Is he the one we looked up this morning?
He's an actor.
I don't know who Burt Reynolds is. Should I Google him? Burt Reynolds. Flossie literally gets compared to so many different people.
He was in the.
He's considered a sex symbol.
Isn't he?
Nice.
Oh no, was he?
He was in what?
Oh, never mind.
I don't know.
Gunsmoke.
I don't know.
I thought he was in the.
I don't recognize this guy. I'll be honest. I don't know anything about movies or actors though. You've literally been compared to. Yeah, that's a good one right there. You've been compared to so many people. If I had $1 for every like different person Flossie's been compared to, I'd have at least $6 or $7 compared to multiple times. Like there's like a rotating cast of people he consistently gets compared to. James Franco being one of them, who I still don't know who that is.
I'm curious if Eddie saw any bear in the Grayson Highlands.
He was in the Grayson Highlands?
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm pretty sure Eddie left a comment.
A lot of people commented on that video.
Smokey and the Bandit. That's what I was thinking of. Deliverance, yeah. Fun. The Foothills Trail is on the same river that they filmed Deliverance on, actually.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's right. We were there.
Yeah.
We were there. We were at Deliverance. Quarantine Cyclist asks a question. Any tips on extending the life of your trail runners by 500 kilometers? I'm usually dealing with a sole and cloth held together by tape. I think if it's being held together by tape, it's time to just get new trail runners, unfortunately.
Yeah. The ones we have last like
400 to 500 maybe, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Can we get some, should we do a like call here? We got 68 people watching and we got 26 likes. Can we go up to, I don't know, maybe 40 likes? So if you guys haven't hit the like button, please do it. It helps a lot.
Henry asked,
is it a good one?
What up? Where can I get those sweet shades, Flossie? These are a Zoomy special in the mall. $12, baby.
People always, not always, but many times I've gotten comments on the video where I've worn shades when I have that grayish pair. People are all like, "Oh, like those shades are so sick. Like, where'd you get those shades?" And they literally are like $1 purchase my sister got for me. Like either like $1, the cheapest shades, and people like crazy about them. It's like, those are much nicer shades.
Sorry guys. WIO2189 said, put a seam sealer on the mesh of the trail runners to extend their life. That's something I've never heard of. So
I've never heard of that either. I feel like if your trail runners are that gone though, I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice. I know it sucks to have to buy new shoes, but like I feel like you gotta, I don't know.
Like I'm do something. I bought this pair not too long ago and I work in them and hike in them, so I know I'm due for another pair before the end of the year. So
yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get one as well. Alan Key asks, "What are you drinking tonight?" I got a Bud Light, and before people start making fun of me for drinking Bud Light, it was in our fridge and it was free, so that's why I have it. We decided that we were gonna try to go the entire month of June without drinking, and we started on, well, what was the first Tuesday, and we made it to Friday, so maybe next month we'll see, but Bud Light for me. Flossie's got some Twisted Tea over there.
Some
tweeing off. Let's see. More questions. You see one?
Well, I'm just saying Eddie got licked by a pony in Grayson Highlands.
Nice.
I did as well.
Nice. You got licked by a pony? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I got to pet him too.
I saw a lot of ponies, but I didn't get licked by any. No, I'm burping too. I didn't get licked by any of them. Ooh, this is a good one. Jenny asks, who I recognize that name, comments on the videos frequently. Thank you, Jenny. What is the worst storm you've ever been caught in while backpacking? Ooh, I got a story about that one. I got caught in honestly, I've had some storms that were just as bad since then, but it was like the first time I ever got caught in a really bad thunderstorm. I was near Crawford Notch, actually, in the White Mountains. And I went to sleep in my hammock and I woke up at like midnight probably when like a huge thunderstorm came right over me. Honestly, I feel like every backpacker has this happen to him at some point. So it's like not like some special situation, but it was the first time it had ever happened to me where I was literally not just, hearing thunder, but it was like right on top of me, like lightning, and then immediately hear the thunder. Like that's how you know, because they say like, oh, like every second is like a mile or whatever, 5 miles, whatever it is, like away from you between the strike and the thunder. And there's like no time between the strike and the thunder. It was right on top of me. And it was freaking terrifying. I was like laying awake in my hammock, just like shaking. Oh my God. Like I felt like I had like borderline PTSD after that for a while because I was so afraid of thunderstorms. Still to this day, I do not like thunderstorms. And I think it has a lot to do with that situation.
There are 2 storms that come to mind, one in Georgia and one in Maine, but I don't know which one was worse. I had a worse experience, the one in Georgia, but I've told that story, I believe.
What about the one in Maine? I know what you're
the one in Maine. It was like 2 days before we summited Katahdin, and I don't want to call you out, bud, but we had a tough day of hiking, and like we got to the shelter and it was full.
He loves to tell this story,
and he got in the he got in the shelter before I did. He's like, "What? You snooze, you lose, boys." And I was like, man, it kind of got on my nerves a little bit.
Yeah, pissed him off a lot.
But so I set my tent up, and that night it starts just downpouring, and the wind was blowing so bad I thought a tree was gonna fall on my tent. But it was pretty crazy. Like literally, I was laying there, and our buddy that we were hiking with at the time was like, "Yo, are you all right over there?" And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I'm all right." And then I literally touched the bottom of like my tent, and it was like a water bed. So we both decided to run to the shelter, but I had like my pad over my head running towards it and everything. And these guys were nice enough to let me in, and we slept like head to foot. And I basically slept on the floor.
It was not good.
And that was like one of the worst nights on trail, and it was like 2 days before I summited, so
just had to suck it up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, dude, somebody literally just commented, every time I look at the chat, I go, "Let's see." See right there. I just read that a second before I said it, and then I forgot, and then I went, "Let's see." Who wrote that? I lost it. Who wrote that?
Here's a good one that we kind of just
this one right here?
Yeah.
Tim Brown.
Tim Brown. Do you use a sleeping liner?
As of the Grafton Loop Trail, I used one for the first time.
And I had mine with me on the Grafton Loop Trail, but I didn't use it because I stayed pretty warm without it. But on the colder hikes, definitely have that with me. It's a little heavier than I would like it to be, but that's just the price you pay when you want to stay warm.
Yeah.
So we do use one if
necessary.
Yeah.
If not necessary, then no, but obviously. I was packing. We left on last Saturday morning, and that's actually crazy. I already turned that video around pretty quick there.
Yeah. Good job, buddy.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. But no, we were packing, or I was packing Friday, the day before we left, and I was like looking at the weather forecast, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I was like going to bring an extra fleece or something. But then I was like, this fleece weighs just as much as a sleeping bag liner does. And so I ran to REI after work, and I bought hesitantly, because they're kind of expensive on it. It was like $70, but I bought a sleeping bag liner. And honestly, I'm glad I did, because I used it both nights that we were out there, and it was cold and we were soaking wet the second night. So I'm glad I had it, even if it was pretty heavy and pretty pricey.
Don't want to stay on this too long, but I've thought of using the liner to replace my sleeping bag during the summer.
Yeah, when it's really hot, that's actually not a bad idea.
But I mean, it takes up less room than my sleeping bag, but I honestly think it's as heavy as like my sleeping. I don't know. I know I felt them, but I haven't actually.
We might have to break out the scale and put that theory to the test.
Might have to.
I don't know.
I like my sleeping bag.
Yeah. Down quilts are the shit. All right. We got a super chat down here. From Taylor Barnes. Taylor, thank you very much for your super chat. Just stopping by to drop some beer money on the way to Archer's Fork Trailhead for the weekend. Have a good one. Archer's Fork Trailhead. I do not know where that is, but I kind of want to know, so I'm going to Google it.
Yeah, I don't know where that is either.
Whoops. Archer's Fork Trail.
Well, while he's looking that up, Free Heel said, "Did Flossie trim the stash for the show?" No, I didn't. I've been letting her grow. I trim it now and again, but.
All right, I got the deets on Archer's Fork Trail.
All right.
It's assuming the first link that popped up on Google is correct. It's in Ohio, and it's a 12.9 moderately trafficked loop.
Okay.
Nice. Ohio strikes again. At least it's not the Red River Gorge. Where's that? Where's American Hiker 69? I'm sure he's here somewhere. Let's see.
Will you go up for 1 second?
Yeah.
Linda Eubanks.
Eubanks.
Said, I live in Georgia, and damn near every time there's a storm, a tree falls on a power line and knocks out my electricity.
Christ.
Storms here get intense when you live in the damn forest. Well, I lived in Georgia myself for like 4 years, and I know how intense they can be. Like the 4 years I was there, I think 3 times I had to like evacuate storms. So yeah, I know about the trees falling over. That's a big fear of mine.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys heard about, I think it was last week, there was a hiker in the Whites who was killed when a tree fell on him. I think from what I gather, I just read this, so obviously like, I don't know 100%, but what I read was this gentleman had probably gotten into camp kind of late in the dark, and he had tied his hammock to a tree that was dead, I think. And because it was dark, he probably didn't realize it, and it fell on him in the middle of the night, and he died. Super sad. It was at a campsite that I actually stayed at in my bald faces video I posted in December.
It's too bad.
Yeah, it's super sad. That's honestly like something. After that happened, I wanted to put in the Grafton Loop Trail video I posted yesterday. I wanted to like talk about that a little bit and maybe like show an example of like how to look for a tree that might fall on you, like a widowmaker they call them, like when you set up camp, because you always got to do that. And we actually there was one in our campsite our second night, and we knocked it down because it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
But it was like raining, and we had just gotten to camp, and we were like really cold, and we just wanted to set up our stuff. So I didn't film it. My camera was tucked away at that point.
That's one thing you should always do before you do set up for the night. Even if it's dark out, I found myself turning my headlamp on and just checking above you. You can never be too careful out there. Yep.
I'm definitely going to cover that in a video at some point. It's pretty basic. You just look for dead trees, obviously. But, it's always worth a reminder. Super sad for that guy. I guess he was a pretty avid hiker and working on his 48 and stuff. It's too bad. Where was it?
Linda said, what's been your most embarrassing gear fail?
That's a good question.
I like that one.
Do you have an answer? I got to think about it for a second.
I think I do. The first one that comes to my head is, so I don't know why. I was at the outfitter before I went on the AT looking for water filtration systems. And I went with like the MSR, like a hand pump filter. And the lady, literally the nice woman that helped me out there, she was like, I really think you should go with the Sawyer. Everybody's got them. Like I just hiked the AT last year and I still didn't listen. But after like a month, it got super clogged up, and I would get to the water source and I'd still be pumping away, and people had their Sawyers and they were just like done and out of there before.
Easy.
So I don't know. I think it was in Hot Springs I switched to the Sawyer and haven't looked back since. So
I'm trying to think of like an embarrassing gear failure. I feel like I haven't had anything in a long time. When I first started, I literally was clueless. I was wearing dress socks. Like no offense to my dad. He's trying to do what was best, but he doesn't know anything about hiking, and he suggested dress socks for some reason. I don't even know why. It's so stupid, but I was 16 and I was like, all right. And I hiked in dress socks for a few days and it fucked my feet up. But I was also 16, so I'm not as embarrassed about that because like you're 16, you know. No offense if anybody watching is 16, but you're probably kind of a goof when you're 16. So,
it's not a bad one that you just highlighted.
This one right here.
Yeah, I mean we've been thinking about it. So
Ben Hiking Outdoors said, Kyle, I know you mentioned about upgrading the Fly Creek. Any shelters in mind? I'm throwing some love to the Durston. I think Durston X Mid 2. I don't know what that is, to be honest with you. I've had I've had 2 in mind, and I just keep procrastinating, like buying one. Honestly, I might not buy it this year. I might wait till next year when we do something gnarly. But I really should though. The Fly Creek, I don't know. Mine's kind of old and shitty.
I just got the Fly Creek. I know you asked Kyle, but I'm gonna put my input in.
Do it.
But I just bought I love the Fly Creek. I just bought it not too long ago. It's a little over a year old, but I think before our next through hike, I'm thinking about the duplex.
Me too. Honestly, it's tempting.
Do it.
It's tempting. I'm also thinking about the Gossamer Gear, the one shelter.
Yeah.
That one, the non-DCF version seems, I don't remember the numbers off the top of my head, to be honest with you guys, but it seems to be, from my research, in my opinion, the best balance between price and weight. It's super light. I don't remember again, but it's not like super. I think it was like $300 or $200, something like that. But I'm not sure. I might go with the duplex too. Honestly, I mean, it's so hard to pass up the duplex. Like I don't know. I feel like it's like, if it wasn't for the price, it would be a no brainer. But everybody that I know that has a duplex says it's absolutely worth it. So I don't know. We'll see. I've never really owned any gear by Z-Packs, to be honest. Let's see. Let me scroll up a little bit. You want to break the news?
All right. Joey Allen Outdoors said, any updates on the Tahoe rim trail plans? I wanted to do it this year too, but might wait till next year because I planned too many other trips already.
That's a tough problem.
Well, unfortunately, I think I've come to the decision that I'm not going to go on the Tahoe rim trail because it's hard for me to get time off with my job. Not a lot of people, we don't have a lot of employees, so kind of be leaving them hanging a little bit.
For like 2 weeks.
Yeah, and but I think I'm going to use my vacation to go and visit some family during Christmas. But I think instead I'm just going to hike the 100-mile wilderness.
Hell yeah.
In Maine, so we'll see. That'll only be a week I got to take off, so I'm hoping to do it pretty quick.
I'm still gonna try to do the Tahoe rim trail though. I'm definitely gonna still try to do it.
I'm gonna signing up. I don't know if you're in or not, but I'm definitely gonna do an ultra marathon.
Flossie's been getting into the running and the ultra marathons this year. Honestly, yeah. I'm down. Like I want to try one. I feel like my body's not there yet, but
the ones we want to do, one's in September.
Yeah, by the end of the summer,
in
maybe
October. So by then, but I'm gonna sign up for them soon. So,
yeah, maybe I'll have to. Maybe I'll have to. Should I try an ultra? I just feel like that's so way over my head, but
nah, man, we've hiked 30 miles.
I know.
26.
I know.
I'm starting to fall in love with
this
trail
guy's
running,
this man's a fucking beast. He was absolutely blowing me away on the Foothills Trail, the Grafton Loop Trail last weekend. He was absolutely just ripping it.
I appreciate it, bud.
No problem, man. You complimented my editing, so let's see. How was the fishing weekend?
Fishing weekend was
Alan
great.
Key remembers the fishing weekend thing.
I
guess I talked about it in my live stream.
I wish I could show you some pictures. We caught some pretty big fish.
Yeah, we drank a lot of beer too. It was dope. By the way, I'm gonna do another call. Yeah, I know. I'm an asshole, but I gotta do it. So we got 143 people watching. We got 60 likes. Let's see 100. We can get that to 100, I think, at least.
100.
Usually by the end, we have more likes than people watching, which is pretty tight. So I'm not going to go that far yet, but if we could get there eventually, that'd be sweet. Let's try to go for 100 for now. That would be cool. Ben hiking outdoors. Going back to the discussion about shelters. Ben hiking outdoors. Ben, you comment on my videos all the time. I recognize that name. I appreciate it. I had the Gossamer Gear, the one, and ended up selling it. Condensation was pretty terrible. I would check out the Dan Durston X-Mid. I will have to check that out. I've heard of it. I don't really know what it is though.
You think Dan Becker will come out with the X-Men series?
It's only a matter of time before Dan Becker comes out with his own gear. Honestly, that would be pretty dope because then I could buy it and just do a funny review of it.
It doubles as a camp chair.
No, okay, I won't buy it then. Never mind. No camp chairs for me. Come on. Prank call the Shill brothers. Look at from Camp Chair Chris of all people. Jeez. Free Heel asked, where did we fish in the Adirondacks? We were on Middle Saranac Lake, to be exact. It's a beautiful spot.
I got some big pike, some big bass.
Flossie's looking pretty fly in the hat and shades.
Appreciate it. I haven't taken this off since Saranac, actually. I'm just kidding. Showered in it.
Oh, man. Andrew James, what is your favorite hiker hunger indulgence?
Oh, like when we get to town or something?
I'm assuming that's what he means.
I'll tell you what mine is. Diner food, baby.
Yeah.
When you get to a diner,
because you can just get like
flapjacks,
bacon, toast, eggs,
coffee.
That's about it.
I love me a diner.
No, hash browns,
a chicken parm,
home fries.
too.
A chicken parm? What?
Yeah, chicken parm.
What?
Chicken parm sandwich, dude.
I've never seen you get a chicken parm.
That's one of like one of my favorite things. And like when I see it like in person, like when I see it like just in regular day-to-day life, I'm like, oh, I want a chicken parm so bad, but like I won't get it.
I've only had a chicken parm like once or twice, so it's fine. It's not like I think it's mediocre.
No.
I feel like is a chicken parm anyone's like favorite food? I don't think so. Like no one's like, oh man, I just really want a chicken parm.
Yo, hit the like if you're about the chicken parm.
Yeah, hit the like button if you like chicken parm. If that's your favorite food.
Hopefully the likes don't go down. Can that happen?
I don't know, honestly. We could try an experiment at the end, maybe tell everyone. No, don't. No. Hit the like button. We're at 93. We're almost at 100. Almost there. Chicken parm. Oh, Marcus G said right there. Chicken parm is my favorite food. Well, Marcus,
turn that frown upside down because it's a good food.
I'm not saying it's not good. I'm just saying like it's like pretty mediocre. Oh, see, and then he says, oh, or second maybe. See, that's what I'm saying. Like no, chicken parm. Like come on,
chicken parm's good, dude.
Nah, no way. People talking smack about Dan Becker. Rachel.
Oh, sorry, that's pretty funny.
What did you say? I would rather buy outdoor gear from Kanye. Also, we got past 100 likes. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Rachel asks, ever going to tackle some 80K high peaks?
Oh, you know it.
Rachel, I've already done all the 80K high peaks, so I'm never going back. No, just kidding. I will go back. Actually, I want to take him there this year.
Now you're flexing.
Yeah. Flexing my hiking resume a little bit. We'll go back this year at some point because he's been to the Adirondacks, but he hasn't been to the high peaks yet. Honestly, it's just tough for me to justify dealing with the hassle it is to get parking over there when we could just go to the White Mountains in the same amount of driving time. So I've kind of been like shying away from the high peaks lately the last few years, but they're sick. And he needs to see him. He hasn't seen him yet, so maybe we'll go do Marcy or something. It's going to be a shit show for people. But
I've been over there is for the Cranberry Lake 50
and the Northfield Placid show.
Oh yeah, Northfield Placid.
Someone's ripping it outside. Send it, dude. I don't think Kyle has ever had a good chicken parm. Probably not. Apparently not.
Thanks, Linda.
Apparently not.
She wants a chicken parm now.
I don't know. I eat chicken every day basically, but just
chicken parm is dope, yo. Look at these. Thank you guys.
People are but nobody's saying except for that one guy, and then he took it back. No one's saying it's their favorite food. That was my point. My point wasn't that chicken parms are like awful.
The question wasn't what it's. Did it say what's your favorite indulgence?
It was like your favorite hiker hunger.
I said diner, and then I thought of a chicken parm.
What is your favorite hiker hunger? And have you ever even had a chicken parm after a hike?
I haven't, but when I see it nowadays, dude, I'm telling you, I want a chicken parm.
I know what he's gonna go for next time we finish a hike. M Soko coming in with the super chat. Let's go, my boys with a Z. Honey buns or oatmeal cream pies?
Dude, I'm from Maine. I'm about them whoopie pies, Bob.
I'm going to go with honey buns.
I like honey.
What is an oatmeal cream pie? I know what oatmeal is. I know what a cream pie is. I don't know.
Two like oatmeal cookies. Little Debbie.
So it basically is like a whoopie pie.
With oatmeal cookies, yes.
Oh, with oatmeal. I'm not even a fan of whoopie pies.
I like honey buns better too because I ate a lot of honey buns.
I don't really like either one of them, to be honest.
One time we had a honey bun. We put Nutella on it, and then we put Reese's Pieces on it. It was pretty good.
It actually sounds kind of good.
Out on the trail.
If you want to like have a ton of sugar. That sounds pretty good. Let's see. Is Adam texting you?
A bunch of people texting me.
Flossie's phone's getting blown up right now.
Let me put that on silent.
You're good, man. You're good. Kareen asks, would you do the Great Divide Trail when the borders open up? I don't know. Have you ever heard of that trail? It's not a super well-known one. It's up in the Rockies in Canada.
I'd like to go to Canada when the border opens. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should start by just going to Canada. But
I've never heard. I don't.
The only reason
maybe I have. I don't.
The only reason I know about this trail is because I've had a couple people on Trail Tales who have hiked it. It sounds intense as fuck. I don't know. I would need to hike out west more or like just hike in the Rockies, like maybe on the CDT or something, before I would feel comfortable sending that. Explorers of the Wild says, hey dudes, yo Kyle, just a heads up. I had to recently resubscribe to the channel. Oh no, YouTube seems to be unwillingly unsubscribing people from random channels. Well, that's no good.
That doesn't seem.
Well, thank you for resubscribing, but that's interesting. Hopefully that's not a thing because I've never noticed that. But thank you for resubscribing. What is that? Something for Harambe. Any words for hiking out west? Have y'all been on the Colorado Trail starting through in 2 weeks and haven't planned anything? Nice. Well, you're in the wrong place because I've never been to Colorado before.
He's probably the one to ask because I've been out west, just haven't done any hiking. So.
I haven't. I mean, a little bit, but not in Colorado. Yeah. Just not really. So I would go elsewhere, Harambe. You got 2 weeks, so TikTok. I'm sure you can find somebody. Let's see.
We got a super chat.
Here from Robbie. No question or comment. So Robbie, if you think of a question or comment and you put it in the chat, please do that so we can get to it. But thank you for the super chat, Robbie. Much appreciated. $5. Let's see. Come to Canada. Brittany says that.
All right.
I would like to if they ever let us. Probably. I don't know about this. Is there that much hiking in Canada, like East Coast? I don't know. It's got to be something like way the fuck up. What's that, like Mount? I can't even remember. Mount. It's French. Something. I look stupid. I can't. I don't know French. There's like a 4,000 footer or however kilometers, however many kilometers that is, up in Quebec somewhere. I've heard about before. People go ski up there and stuff. Let's see. Andrew Craigie, I believe, recognize that name. I believe, was he given super chats before? Not today, a different time. I can't remember, but Andrew asked a really good question, something I want to talk about real quick. 46 climbs. He said, planning anything big for the 46 climbs week. And I have not picked my hike for 46 climbs yet, but maybe I should try to like get some subscribers together and we can go for a hike. People sometimes ask about that. Like, oh, we should do like a subscriber hike or something. And I'm a little bit hesitant just because hiking in big groups of people is kind of obnoxious. Sometimes I feel like it's just like kind of annoying for the other people that are like, you're passing on the trail or whatever. It would be so much fun to do like a subscriber meetup or something like that. Anyway, yeah. I'm straying from the question here. 46 climbs week. I do not know what I'm going to hike yet, Andrew, but if you have any suggestions, let me know. And also,
when is that week?
I literally just talked to Colby today on Trail Tales about it. It's early September, Labor Day weekend, around there somewhere.
Okay, when it starts to cool off a little bit.
Yeah, early September, something like that. Let's see. Either of you interested in the Triple Crown?
Oh, yeah.
You bet. We'll get there someday. I'm going to spend the next 5 years talking about the AT on YouTube, though. People comment that sometimes. They're like, you hiked the AT how many years ago? You still talk about it? I'm like, yeah. I'll do another one eventually. Next year, hopefully. Marcus G asks, have either of you done flags on the 48? I don't know much about this. I've heard about it briefly. Marcus, why don't you go ahead and explain what it is in the chat? Because I think it has something to do with like veterans maybe, but I'm not entirely sure. I'd be curious to hear more about it for sure.
You're going to teach me something new. If you do, go ahead and explain it.
Robbie's asking about your pack, about the CDT.
All right, Robbie, Flossie, you have a CDT too? ? I'm thinking, yes, I do. I'm thinking about switching down from my OHM 2.0. Frameless feels better on my back, weirdly. Hiked a mountain today without the frame. And padded hip belt, and it felt great. Yeah, we use our sleeping pads as our frame, and I have no complaints really about the CDT.
Love that pack.
Yeah, it's a great pack. It's light. It's very affordable. I'm a big fan of it. It's rugged.
Faux show. Alan Key just asked a question about 46 Climbs. Alan said, "Are you hosting a 46 Climbs team this year?" And Alan, yes, I am. I'm sure some of you know what 46 Climbs is. I'm sure some of you don't, but I'll just give the brief rundown. I'm going to make a full video on it maybe next week. I should probably do it next week, so I'll have more information then. But basically, 46 Climbs is a charity one of my friends from college started. It's like a hiking charity. You raise money for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. It's like a mental health thing. It's super fun. I've literally watched my friend and his wife and some other people grow this from just like a on-campus Clarkson thing, basically, all the way up into like this national thing. They raised like over $100,000 last year, I think. Wow. Like something stupid. And my fundraising team last year was the #1 team. Let's go. I'm going to pimp that as long as I can. And so Alan's asking if I'm going to have a team again this year. The answer is yes. I literally recorded a Trail Tales episode like 2 hours ago with Colby, the guy who runs it. And it's going to be out next week. I'm going to be announcing the team and everything. And I tried to just Google it to try to find the link to my team. I can't find it real quick. I don't want to be looking at my screen too much. I want to keep my eyes focused on the prize here, which is you guys. But yes, I will have a team, and there will be a link and a video about it coming very shortly. So stay tuned.
The all-star team.
All-star team.
Can I go on that hike that you're doing for 46?
Yes. No. Yes. All right. Should Flossie go? Let's let them decide. Let's see. Okay. So Marcus replied about Flags on the 48 here. Flags on the 48 is a hike organized in 2001. It's always the weekend closest to September 11th, and people can sign up to raise an American flag on every peak of each of the 48 presidential mountains in the Whites.
Oh, that's
nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I knew it was something like that. I couldn't remember exactly. That'd be something I'd love to get involved with. That's really cool.
Actually, the ultra that I was thinking about is on September 11th.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I think this is Brian Cronin.
I don't think it's Brian.
Bryn? No, it's not Brian.
Byron.
I don't know. Byron? Yeah. I'm sorry. Good question, though. Starting the long trail on the 14th for my first through hike. I didn't use poles for any of the New Hampshire 4,000 footers, but I feel like long hikes with heavy backpacks are different. Do you think I'll need poles?
I'd say you should get yourself some poles.
Oh, speaking of poles, I fixed my straps today.
Oh, they
look nice.
Dude.
They might be. I think I brought them back downstairs. That's right. But to answer this question, it is personal. Some people go without them, but I think the majority of people would probably say, yeah, you probably want some poles. And I would highly recommend going out and using them before your through hike so you get used to them, because they do take a little bit of like an adjustment period, I guess. But yeah, definitely poles. I would recommend poles for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Let's see. Greg says 46 Climbs is very worthwhile and fun. Yes, it is. Thank you very much, Greg. Mixmaster Maz said usually there's limits on max group size for hiking. Wouldn't try that group hike for subscribers. Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. Like, I don't know why I got on that tangent there. Because people are like, oh, you should have like a subscriber group hike, which like makes sense, obviously, because it's a freaking hiking channel. But Yeah, it might. I just don't think it would work. I would love to do a subscriber meetup somewhere though.
Yeah, who knows how many people might show up,
Yeah, or it'd probably be like 2 people because we're not nearly as important as we think we are. But either way, I don't want to risk it. We can't do that. Let's see. Andy Jones says, if you think polls might be useful, they will be. Yeah, I think so. I
don't think you'll regret it whatsoever.
This is a good question. I don't really have an answer to it, but do you have any for this one? Any almost trail names? It's a good question, but I guess it just depends on each person.
So I think someone was going to call me like Spork or something like that.
That's like the most generic.
I know, because I always put my like Spork in my hat like while I'm cooking food
that's
and
actually
stuff.
a good one.
And I was like, nah, I don't. Sorry, thanks for the thanks for the trail name, but I didn't take that one.
That is a good question. Let's see.
You didn't have any?
No, because I got my trail name on like my very first hike.
That's right.
And then I just I don't know. Trail names are weird. Somebody put the weirdest trail name you've ever heard. Like actual. Like don't just make shit up because people are probably just gonna make shit up. Like what's the weirdest trail name you've ever heard? I heard, oh man, I'm trying to think. I heard a couple on, I guess they weren't that weird if I don't remember them. I've definitely heard some weird ones. I don't know though. Someone wrote Nar. It's the weirdest one they ever heard. True. I feel like I never talk about my trail name on here.
They spelled it right too.
Yeah, they did. Squirrel. How about that? Flossie sounds way cooler than Spork. I agree with that.
Thank you.
I feel like Spork is like got to be like a super generic. Like I'm sure there's like a million. I met the Green Ghost on the AT. That's actually a funny trail name, the Green Ghost. I can only imagine why they got that trail name. Let's see. My fiance is Duster. You'll know why if you walk behind him.
That's too funny.
I can only imagine. By the way, can we do another like check? What do you think? We're at 116. What do you think we can get it up to?
130.
130. Can we get to 130 likes, everybody? If you haven't hit the like button, you're just tuning in or whatever, please hit the like button. That would be much appreciated. Helps us get out to more people so more people can compliment Flossie's mustache. See, right here, we just got a as soon as I said that, Freehill said, what does Flossie feed his mustache? I'm pretty sure he commented that on my video yesterday, too. I don't know. What do you feed it?
Some protein, baby.
Just lots of protein.
Yeah.
Lots of protein powder. Mustache powder. Let's see here. What did we say? Did we say 160? Or we said 130, 140?
Oh, it's already passed.
I don't even remember what we said.
Sure
we said 130, yeah.
Wow.
Thank you, everybody. Oh, shit, we're almost getting to the point now where we have more likes than viewers.
Nice.
So, yeah. If you haven't hit the like button, please do that. That is not what I want to read. People are talking about chicken parm still. I think it was a typo. Robbie said, what's the best hot sauce? Frank's, obviously. I don't know, honestly.
Frank's is pretty good.
Theeds said, are you sitting on a camp chair right now? No, I am not. And Theeds, you are banned. I do not want to see you talking about camp chairs anymore in this chat. No camp chairs allowed. That's so funny. Camp chairs are like taking over as the joke for this channel instead of Dan Becker stuff.
If anybody's got some good would you rathers, throw some. We like the would you rathers.
Yeah, the would you rathers are always fun too.
See, everybody's got their opinion on hot sauce.
Yeah,
Texas Pete down south, man. They got a lot of Texas Pete in the.
I was never a fan of Texas. It's fine. It's just not. I don't know. Carolina Reaper. That sounds intense.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could handle that. Jenny says, I'm watching this from my camp in the can't pronounce Cibola National Forest.
I think you said that right.
I'm watching this from my camp in the Cibola National Forest, and 2 deer just strolled into my camp, not fazed by your voices and just chilling 10 feet away. Well, tell the deer to toss a super chat or something. Jeez, they're just watching this. Why
did you pee on a tree? Because in Virginia, I peed on a tree, and deer come right out to the campsite and they'll lick the bottom of the tree because they like the salt. Maybe while they're there. Just point that out.
Would you rather camp with Dan Becker or carry a camp chair? I would rather camp with Dan Becker.
Oh yeah,
100%. I want to camp with Dan Becker. Are you
camp.
kidding me? How epic would that be?
I mean, he gives people like a bunch of gear they can just use. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Maybe that'd be sweet if you let us keep some of it.
If any of you guys don't like troll him, but if any of you guys like genuinely watch Dan Becker, comment and tell him to come hike in the Whites.
Yes,
because we like talk sometimes, like unironically. We're friends. It's all good, and we always say like, oh, we should hike together. And then he's like, oh, like when you coming out here? And I'm like, dude, I got a full-time job. Like you're the one that does videos for a living. So you should come out here and make a video on the Whites because they're sick. So I've been trying to get him to come to the Whites. So comment on Dan Becker's videos respectfully and tell him he should come hike in the Whites with us. Are you going to use that? Kyle said, are you going to use that Puddle of Mud Nirvana song in any upcoming videos? I'd probably get copyright claimed.
How do they know you like that song?
Because Baker and I talked about it in one of our Trail Tales episodes. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see. This is a question. What happened? This is a question. Yes, it is. What happened to you getting that Mountain Laurel Designs pack? This is kind of old news by now, but a while ago, like last summer, I'd said I was getting a Mountain Laurel Designs pack, and I bought one, and I'm not trying to just like shit on them because a lot of companies have this problem, but it was taking way too long to like get. I ordered it in like June, and our Northville Placid Trail hike in late September was rolling around. Like we were just about to leave, and the pack still hadn't even shipped yet, and so I emailed them and I was like, look, like this pack looks dope, but I can't, like, I need a new pack before this hike. And so they very quickly refunded me. It was no big deal at all. They were totally fine with it. No issue there. And I bought another ULA CDT and I've been using it ever since. I do really like that Mountain Laurel Designs pack, but I already got my new CDT. Like, I don't know. They're a small company. It takes a long time to ship or to make, cottage gear and stuff. So a lot of companies have long lead times like that, but it was just really long, so I was like, nah. Let's see. Somebody ask a question for Flossie because I want to go run downstairs and get another beer real quick, but I don't just want to leave him hanging. I need to get another Bud Light. Here we go.
Craig.
Andrew Craigie, get Baker back on. Talking about Trail Tales. He's going to be on 2 weeks from now if everything goes to plan. We were texting about it today. Actually, we were trying to set it up. Always a good back and forth between two. Baker's the man. I miss him. F the Bruins. Let's go Sabres. Come on. The Sabres, weren't they the last place team this year?
How about you got to send a $10 super chat? The Bruins win the Stanley Cup. Next time.
They look good. They looked good last night. The Sabres. I mean, the Bruins basically are the Sabres now because we got both of your best players right before the trade deadline. So you got nothing. I guess Taylor Hall and Riley. I guess Eichel's still there, but nah, fuck the Sabres. Come on, nah, the Sabres. They're literally the worst team this year. It wasn't even close, I think. Chris R said, "Tell us what your note was for Taylor." Chris, you have to go. It's in her video. She read the entire note in her video, so go watch her video. I forget which one it was, but somewhere in southern Vermont. It was probably like a week or two ago that she posted it. It really wasn't very special. I jotted down a note like in 2 seconds. Let's see. Sabres, last place team this decade. Yeah, fuck the Sabres. Can you answer this one real quick while I run downstairs? You need one too?
I'm gonna answer this one right here.
Okay.
All right. No, I'm good.
I will be right back.
All right. Artie Rand said, "What's your feelings on sleeping in a bed more than your tent while doing the AT? Seems some hike more from hotel to hostel than from shelter to shelter. It was really tough for me at the beginning, sleeping outdoors. I feel like it's tough for a lot of people. And usually I sleep on my back, but for some reason, like when I'm in the back country, like I sleep on my shoulders I guess maybe to stay more warm. But yeah, I find myself like my shoulders hurt in the morning and stuff. But once I found these guys, I sort of liked sleeping in a hotel and a hostel because we would all like pitch in our money to pay for a hotel room, and that's a nice luxury out there. But I don't know. Obviously, I would always rather sleep in my bed, but you just get used. You can get some good night's sleep. We did this weekend out in our tent, so
I slept like a baby all weekend. Probably because I don't know, it was just a hard hike. Favorite piece of gear?
Yeah, I can do that. Ben Hiking Outdoors said, Flossie, what's your favorite piece of gear? Man, that's a. I'm trying to think.
Mine is my headlamp. I love the Nightcore. Oh god, I'm blanking. Half the people in the chat know what it is. Yeah, the Nightcore NU25. That's what it is. That headlamp is the shit.
I really like the CDT, the backpack I have, but one of the most like durable pieces of gear is like a $17 stove that I bought before the 18. It's still going strong today. It was Lixada, but I'm thinking I'm gonna have to buy a new one because it's starting to bend a little bit, but it's held up great.
I have that same stove too.
Yeah,
but mine's a little bit newer.
That's actually one of my favorite pieces of gear too, because it's so small and
I was watching. Sorry to cut you off there, but I was watching IBTat's video from like one of the past couple videos he made. I think it might have been the one he posted most recently. I guess his like canister stove like caught on fire or some shit.
Did it?
Yeah, it was like in his vestibule, and it like caught on fire. And no, I forget. I literally watched it earlier today. He said he couldn't get the flame to turn down, and then like somehow it like ignited or some shit.
I've seen that happen in person. Courtney and I in like Georgia.
That shit's sketchy, dude.
Georgia.
Fuck that.
Yeah, her canister like caught on fire. Like she couldn't get it to stop either. She had to pour water on it.
Oh man,
that's never happened to me.
But. Damn, that's sketch. That's sketchy as fuck. No way.
Llama on the trail.
Llama on the trail. Chat. Too high to comment. Have a beer. Well, you commented, so hopefully they probably didn't mean to do a super chat, dude. They're like, this is just a comment, right? You have to pay to comment on this.
Use good punctuation too.
Yeah. It's kind of ironic. Too high to comment, but then they still commented. Well, thank you for the super chat. It's much appreciated. Even if you're so high that you didn't even mean to send a super chat, I'll still take your money happily. Thank you very much. Let's see here. My favorite piece of gear is my sleeping pad. Nice.
That's definitely one of mine too. I just got a hole in mine. I had to patch it, but it's working good now.
That was the X-Lite. Thermarest X-Lite.
If you ever do pop one of those, you blow it up, fill your bathtub up, and then sink it. And when you see the bubbles, that's where the hole is. It was pretty easy. But if you ever got to do that, it's a good tip.
People talking about IBTat stove now. Well, did I mispronounce that stove? To say I don't even know.
No, you said it right.
Stove. IBTat is killing it. I know a lot of people on here watch his videos. If you don't watch his videos, and you need to be watching IBTat's channel, I think is the most underrated channel right now. Like his CDT vlogs are so well done. They're he edits them so well. He films them so well, and he does it all while he's through hiking. Like I literally have to sit down on my computer with my double monitors and like my editing software and like spend hours editing my trip videos. And he somehow makes a video that's even better than mine, even better quality, just on his like iPad while he's hiking like huge mile days through the desert. I do not understand how he does that. I have so much respect for IBTat.
And he's just a real dude too. He'll just tell you how it is.
Dude,
he ain't afraid.
I was thinking about this today. I was like, because like his videos only get 7,000 views is a lot of views, but like he deserves so much more than that. Yeah. Like it's stupid how like underrated his channel is.
Kind of jealous you got to meet him.
Yeah, you could have too. You were right there.
Yeah, no, I was in
you camped at the same campsite as
I know. Isn't that crazy?
He keeps to himself though.
Yeah.
Habitat's the man. He and his Instagram too. Somebody just pointed out. Did you see his Instagram? He's got that dude. He's carrying a drone. He's carrying at least 2 lenses and like a full frame mirrorless camera, like
on the CDT.
Like, and still like crushing it. Like, yeah, I don't know. And an iPad. I think he has an iPad.
A drone. Man.
Like he's
an iPad.
It's insane. I don't know. He's so underrated. Like, it's unbelievable. He deserves 100,000 views on each of his videos. Like, I'm not even joking. So he's so entertaining. Honestly, I hate to say it, but I feel like if he didn't swear, which I'm not saying he shouldn't, like he definitely should, because that's like who he is. But I feel like if he didn't swear as much, the algorithm might promote him more. I don't know. That's my conspiracy theory. YouTube's got something against him. He deserves way more views than he has.
That's how he expresses himself, man.
Yeah, it's entertaining. He's so I made that a video like a few months ago, like the most like underrated channels or whatever, like hiking channels, and I wish I'd put his on there. Honestly, it was before he started his hike. If he had been on this, if I had been watching his CDT videos when I made that video, he would have been on that list for sure. He deserves way more subscribers.
We didn't. S said met Habitat at a mountain crossing several months ago. We didn't meet him at a mountain crossing, but we met him at a river crossing.
Yeah,
Kennebec.
That's right.
Well, I didn't meet him, like I just said, but could have met him. Back on trail, man.
Back on trail, man. Explorers of the Wild said, Kyle, do you think YouTube is too overcrowded nowadays for a new hiking channel to get traction? No, not at all. It's definitely pretty crowded now, even since, I mean, I haven't even been doing this that long compared to some people, IBTAT included, but even since I started, I've noticed that it's gotten a little bit more like competitive. And by competitive, I just mean there's more content out there that people have to choose from. Therefore, it's harder to get people's attention. But that doesn't mean that people shouldn't start a hiking channel if they want to. I would just say if you start a hiking channel, just there's got to be something about it that's different than all the other ones. It doesn't even have to be anything big, just something slightly different. And I promise you that's the best way to stand out. For me, it was stupid jokes, basically. And it's gotten me this far. We'll see if it gets me any further. We got another super chat here from Tara Clayson. Charmingly unprepared. I don't know what that means.
I'm always prepared for this.
But thank you for the $20 super chat. That's a good super chat, actually.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I think is that the best one we've gotten tonight?
That is.
That's very generous. Thank you. Even though you might be insulting me, I'm not sure. I'll take it. You can insult me as long as you give me money. This just turns into like roast Kyle.
Dude, how much would you give me if I could punch you right now?
If you give me $200 in the super chat, like you have to go get your phone and log on to enter your credit card information, because that's what you have to do.
That's pretty cheap, dude.
Okay, $300. I don't actually want to get punched in the face, but $300 sounds nice. Imagine how many breakfast sandwiches we could buy with that. Oh, we just got another one too. Let's see. Felix KL said, beer money. Try to get real beer rather than a Bud Light. See, I knew someone was going to make fun of me for the Bud Light.
I love how
this was free in my fridge, okay?
I love how I'm drinking tea. And
she's drinking twisted tea. Is that any better than Bud Light? Come on. But thank you for the super chat.
They flow good.
I will have no excuse now. Next time we do this, I will have to get a $10 4-pack of some crunchy Vermont beer or something like that, which would obviously be better than Bud Light. I really don't even I never buy Bud Light. I'm literally only drinking this. I buy lots of cheap beer. Don't get me wrong, but Bud Light specifically, yeah. But it was free, so I can't. Oh, look at this. We got 160 people watching and 160 likes. Oh, now we got 164. Wow. Damn it. 4 people leave. No, just kidding. Don't leave. Oh, we got more super chats. Thank you for all the super chats all of a sudden, everybody. Evan said, go ahead and put this towards your camp chair, for fuck's sake. It's not going towards the camp chair.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got to shout this out real quick. Steve Smith said, I found a good YouTube channel. Live hard, love hard. Anyone else seeing the channel? I was just telling him about
which one?
This channel. This is where it's the older guy and his girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
And
I remember.
Yeah,
now.
they did. I watched the video where they did half
I'm looking them
dome,
up right now.
half dome with the ropes down. That was crazy. And they put a bunch. Oh yeah, this one.
Oh, they only have like 5,000. Oh, whoops. Volume's on. They only have like, holy shit. They've gotten, I'm going to nerd out on YouTube stuff here. They've gotten 3 of their last 4 videos has gotten over 10,000. One of them has 141,000 views, and they only have 5,000 subscribers. Damn.
Yeah, they're starting to pop off.
Wow.
I like them because they like to trail run, like to all these gnarly. Like,
damn,
peaks
this
they're
looks
doing.
cool though.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Nice. I'll have to watch some of these videos. I'll have to watch that one right there.
Yeah.
That's dope. Hell yeah. Thank you. No, that wasn't a super chat actually, but thanks anyway, Steve Smith. And Evan, going back up there. Thank you for your super chat. Even though you said the camp chair thing, fuck the camp chair. No camp chairs. Come on. We got another one from Kate Henderson, $5. Kate, thank you very much. Flossie is pretty much drinking a juice box. That's actually funny.
What do you think a thing of high C
is that what your mom used to give you for like lunch when you're at school and shit?
Capri Sun, man. Yeah, Capri Sun.
You send your kid to school with a twisted tea. Nah.
Yeah, I could get a ton of Capri Suns with that probably. At least a pack.
Oh man, that's so funny. That's the funniest fucking super chat I've seen in a long time. Pretty much an alcoholic juice box. That's
this
what it
juice
is.
ain't for kids. It's like
No,
tricks
it's not.
ain't for kids.
Nothing about this is for kids.
Tricks are for kids.
Tricks are. Let's see. Explorers of the Wild said, Kyle, have you ever reached out to Homemade Wanderlust for Trail Tales? I feel like I've answered this before on the live streams. Yes, I've reached out to her a couple times. I don't think she really does very many podcasts. I know she's done a couple, but lately it seems like she's kind of just sticking to herself. I would love to have her on. I've emailed her, I think, twice over the last like year and a half. Maybe I'm not going to just like keep bugging her. You know, she wants to come on, she can get in touch. It's all good if not, but I would love to have her on. So maybe comment on one of her videos or something. Tell her she should come on Trail Tales.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
I'd love to talk to her. Let's see. Mark said, thanks for turning me on to Taylor's channel. She's crushing it. Yes, she is. She's going to be done the AT in like a couple weeks at this point.
It's crazy.
Yeah, she's absolutely crushing it.
When did she start? February?
I think she started in February, yeah. A bunch of people have commented and asked me like, why haven't you why didn't you meet up with Taylor while she was hiking through? Honestly, like I didn't even like talk about it with her. She's moving so fast, and like I can also relate because on my through hike, there was a couple times where people I knew wanted to like meet up with me. And sometimes it's kind of a pain in the ass for the hiker because you just like, you have to like be on a schedule then, and you have to adjust your hike a little bit. And so I'm sure we could have made something work, but I just didn't want to like put that burden on her, especially because she's at this point, she's already like in New Hampshire where like she lives. So like, obviously she knows people here. So I figured she'd already be meeting up with people and stuff. And I just didn't want to force it. So that's why Taylor and I that's why, we didn't ever really talk about meeting up. I would love to hike with her after she's done, if she's not sick of hiking by then, which she might be. We haven't talked about it at all, but maybe hopefully by the end of the summer. Everybody go comment on her videos. Tell her she should come hike with us before the end of the summer. If she still has it in her, honestly. After the third hike, she might not, which is understandable.
It's funny because she's probably thinking right now, like, I don't want to hike again. But then like after a month, you're like, let's get back out there.
Mm-hmm. Got a couple more super chats here. Everybody's stepping up all of a sudden. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks
for everybody who's done a super chat and everybody who's just asked any questions and liked the video and all that stuff. Anyone do FKTs? I'm looking for a pack. Flossie just bought a trail running pack yesterday.
Oh yeah, I bought the Nathan. It was like $100, and it's kind of in between, like really nice, like the Solomon $160 ones and like the lower end. But I kind of bought in between. We'll see how it works. Haven't used it yet, but it feels good. I like the ones with like the actual buckles. They got ones that, I don't know, do this weird thing that I can't seem to ever get. So I like to just keep it simple with some buckles. But
it's a
7-liter pack. and it holds 2 liters of water. So.
Accidental Hiker is about to set some FKTs here. Nice.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit. We got a bunch of super chats here. Accidental Hiker, thank you so much for your super chat there. We got another one here from Brian. Brian, no question or comment, but Brian, still appreciate the $4.99. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much, Brian.
Thanks.
Janice Nugget, let's go. We need more you and Flossie hikes, even if it's weekend warrior stuff like your hero, Dan Becker. There will be plenty more to come this summer. Don't worry. Hopefully some trail running videos soon. I gotta put this GoPro to use for more than just these live streams. But thank you, Janice Nugget, for the super chat. If you have any suggestions for trails we can hike over here in the Northeast, let me know. People love. I swear to God, Flossie gets more compliments and more like comments on my videos now than I do.
No.
I'm not gonna say I'm jealous, but it's true. It's true. Did you read? Have you been looking through them today?
I read the last one. I read the comments from the last one. I appreciate all the love.
People
cool.
love.
It's cool to see.
That's why I always stick the camera in his face because it's always funny as fuck. People love it. People get sick of me fucking up too.
Linda said, "Would you ever do the AT again or sections of it?" I would do sections of it. I wouldn't do the entire AT again. But I have a funny story. Is I literally was telling him I had a dream the other night that we were gonna hike the AT again. We were gonna go Sobo. But for some reason, we just couldn't find the trailhead. We were looking for hours.
Look it up. They're like, oh, shit. I guess we'll just not.
It was weird.
Gotta love dreams. Couple more super chats here. And Janice Nugget, thank you for that super chat.
Yes.
I'm going to burp. And then I'm going to say thank you, Free Heel, for the $5 super chat. No question or comment, but Free Heel has been commenting and questioning quite consistently tonight, which is much appreciated.
Free Heel. I saw their comment on the video. They commented.
What'd they say?
They asked a question. I'm pretty sure that they asked tonight too. I forget exactly what it was.
It's all right. We just have so many comments to sit there. It's hard to remember them all. Let's see here. Another super chat. Super chats are taking over tonight. Grey Goose over Bud Light from Trey Sumners. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I'm not a liquor. I'm not a liquor guy. But Bud Light's ass though. So yeah, vodka too. I haven't had fucking.
Michael Cameron said, "I have that Nathan. You will like it, Flossie. Day hike Franconia Ridge with it last year. Worked great for me.
Nice.
So that's good.
There you go.
Just some encouraging words.
Do you think you'll use the water bladder, or are you gonna get some water bottles for the shoulder straps?
I'm gonna use. It just depends. Like for the. If I do an ultra or like maybe the sixer, I'll do a water bottle, probably just one water bottle, and I'll do the
bladder too.
Yeah, the bladder as well. And I'm thinking I can just throw a tablet of, I don't know, maybe I'll get a Sawyer Mini for the bottle, and then I'll just throw the tablet in the bladder. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet.
If we have any trail runners in the chat tonight, let us know what you do for water purification. We've been talking about this a little bit because we're still getting into trail running here. Definitely don't really know. At least for myself, I'll speak for myself. I don't really know what I'm doing yet, so I don't really want to carry my Sawyer. So the only other option I can think of is like tablets or like Aquamira or something. But I don't know. So if anybody has any ideas, how do the actual trail runners, not the fake YouTuber trail runners, like how do the actual trail runners out there filter their water when they're on like really long hikes and they can't just bring what they need from the start?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Did we? Yeah, we got that one. But Trey, going back to that, thank you for your super chat, Trey.
Yeah.
Even if you're like vodka over Bud Light, I don't know about that. Llama on the trail said, YOLO, $21 super chat to say you only live once.
2143.
2143.
Huh.
You only live once.
That might be the most random amount we've ever gotten.
Yeah, that's true. Have we ever gotten a $69 super chat? I don't think so. It's a lot of money.
Someone might have.
We've gotten 100.
Didn't
we get 100 like a while ago? That's crazy.
Yeah, that was nuts.
You don't have to give us $100. $69 would be pretty funny though. $420 would be even more funny, but that would just be over the top, and that's not going to happen. I can guarantee you, no one's going to do that. Let's see here, but thank you for the super chat, Llama on the trail.
Oh yeah.
Maybe llama on the trail. How funny would that be? You're hiking along, you just see a llama on the trail, and you're like, shit, YOLO. All right, let's see if we can catch up. Sorry, we got a bunch of super chats there, everybody. So missed some of the questions that were not super chats. Let's see if we can get to some of them here. Sawyer Mini is a waste of time. It will plug up real quick.
Yeah.
That's
No,
what
I
I've
was gonna
heard.
say that, and I've heard that. So that's
I had
why,
one
but
years ago, and I
but-
didn't like it, but it was also years ago, so they might have gotten better.
But if I don't use it a lot,
Doesn't sound like it based on these comments.
if I don't use it like too much, which I don't know, I could. Maybe it won't. I'm pretty good at back flushing. Like I back flush like the day after we get home, and like every time. But I don't know. We'll see.
Linda, sorry to cut you off there.
I was just saying, I've heard it's clogged up.
Linda recommended the Cat-O-Nine Be Free
Yeah.
for the trail running. I don't know. I've been so loyal to the Sawyer for so long. I have a hard time going to the Be Free. I know people like it though.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for me to go to something else.
Here's a good one. Washington Fishing and Outdoors said, "Can you do more skit videos?" Yes, I love doing those videos. They just take a lot of time to write, and I don't like to just like rush them because then they just won't be funny. So
We gotta get on.
I know we have a couple ideas for like funny videos. I've got one. I haven't written it yet. I was gonna do it next week, but I just don't think I'm gonna have time to write it. I want to do a parody of AT vloggers. Like it's gonna be called if Appalachian Trail Vlogs were honest, and then just parody that. I don't really have any ideas for the jokes at all, besides a shitting your pants joke. I'm sure that'll make it in there somewhere.
We've got 2 others in the works.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we've got
ideas.
We've got
some solid plans.
Oh yeah, we do. I wish I could do them more often though.
It does take a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
Another thing with those videos too is I hate to get all like YouTube algorithm-y on you guys, but YouTube does not promote short videos as much as it promotes longer videos. So I mean, I could make a parody video that's 10 minutes long, but then I have to write a 10-minute script, which is a lot of work. It's a lot of work to just write a 3-minute script. Like a few weeks ago, I made a video. Let me find it. What was it called?
With them for just 1
Okay,
second.
you're good. I made a video a few weeks ago called "When You Tell Your Friends You're Hiking the Appalachian Trail," and it's a parody video, like a skip video, and the feedback was overwhelmingly positive. A lot of people said it was their favorite video I've ever made, and YouTube barely promoted it at all. And as a result, it's one of my like lowest performing videos in the past like couple months because it's just short. I guess YouTube likes videos that keep people on the website for as long as possible, aka longer videos. So it sucks. That's the problem with skip videos. I don't know. Some people it works for them, but with my channel, for some reason, my longer videos always seem to do better. That doesn't mean I'm never going to make a skip video again, but that's another reason why I've kind of been shying away from. But there's so much fun to make. They're like so much fun to make. Honestly, I'd rather make a skip video than just bullshit in my backyard. But it is what it is. Anyways, we got a couple more super chats here. Amy Archer, $4.20. It's not quite $420, but I'll take it. $4.20. Yeah. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate it. And then look at this. Amy comments on my videos a lot. So
okay.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Amy. Then we got another one. Llama on the Trail back at it with another $4.20 super chat. Close enough. I'll take it. Thank you both for your 420 super chats. You freaking stoners. Let's see here. Skit video. Kyle trying to do a recommendation. This is actually pretty funny. Kyle trying to do recommendations on female specific gear. Oh man, you're trying to get me in trouble, aren't you? That's a fucking funny idea.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do it though. It's too risky. It's too risky these days. That's a great idea though. I've never thought about that before.
Lightwalker asked, how often should you replace your Sawyer squeeze?
We
usually do it like after every hiking season.
Yeah.
because it clogs up. No matter how good it is, like it's gonna clog up.
Yeah. That being said, then I only know this because I worked with Sawyer for a while, with a lot of Trail Tales episodes and a couple of videos too. They get slower, especially if you don't backwash them, like I'm not very good about.
Yeah, I'm not saying they don't work,
but they will still work for like a fuck ton of water. So even if they get slow, you don't really have to worry about them not effectively treating your water, I guess. So when we say we replace them every summer,
you elaborated.
Yeah, when we replace them every so often, it's not because they don't filter the water correctly anymore. They still will always do that. It's just a matter of the flow rate, and you can take care of that if you just backwash them frequently. Which is easier said than done sometimes. Let's see. Free Heel said $5 towards Telemark skis. Fuck yeah.
Some Tele skis.
So next year, hopefully, we're going to be doing some backcountry skiing, which I know a lot of people might be like, oh, skiing. Like, I don't care about skiing. Like, hear me out. It's like actually, like backcountry skiing is actually, it basically is hiking, except you ski down. It's like you still hike up and you still go on to like backcountry places, obviously in the name. You still like go to like really dope places and stuff. I think it would still like make for some really good videos for people who might not care about like downhill skiing. It's different than just like going to a ski resort. But anyways, Telemark skis. Yes, I am most likely going to get some sort of tele setup next year. I don't know anything about it yet, but our roommate Adam is into it, and I got some other friends that are into it. So hopefully I can figure it out. But thank you for the super chat, Free Heel. Much appreciated for another one. Thank you. I hope we didn't miss any super chats.
No, we didn't.
I think I got them all, but if I didn't, talk some smack in the comment section here. All right. This is a good one. I'm not sure I know exactly what it means, but Kylie, the wildologist.
I know one of them.
Would you rather do the 24 by 24 by 24 challenge or the 4 by 4 by 48 challenge? So this is the one that was talked about on Trail Tales.
Okay, well, I know the other one.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
So let's explain what these challenges are. The 24 by 24 by 24 challenge, what is it?
24 by 24 by 24. All right, let's say that one more time. All right, so you have to hike 24 miles within 24 hours. And within that,
and drink 24 beers,
exactly,
right? Okay,
within that 24
Didn't
hours.
Classic do that or some shit?
Yeah.
I feel like he was bragging.
He said
about
he filled
that
a gallon up with it, like with beer.
Fuck.
Yes.
No way. That's gross. Okay, so 24 miles in 24 hours while drinking 24 beers.
Yes.
And then the 4 by 4 by 48 challenge. If anybody listened to the recent Trail Tales episodes, that is you hike, and actually Kylie explained it in the comment here. You hike 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours, which sounds terrible. And my guest in that episode where we talked about it, Jacob, said it was terrible. I don't really want to do. I would rather do the 24 by 24. But actually,
man.
yeah,
I'm on the other. I can't,
dude,
drink 24 beers
but
and
over
hike.
the course of 24 hours, though,
But
a
you're
full
hiking.
day.
You're hiking.
You could mix in some water. You could do it.
That'd be tough.
24
dude.
like Bud Lights, like something light.
That'd be really tough,
dude. So would
hiking.
So would sleeping for less than 4 hours at a time for 2 days straight, dude. No way.
Hiking drunk though, that'd be
hiking drunk. I mean, I'm not saying it's easy or good, but it's got to be easier than staying up for barely sleeping for 2 days.
The safest one is the 48-hour one. If you're
is hiking drunk more dangerous?
You could get dehydrated.
Yeah, I'm not saying you should hike drunk, but I'm just saying that I feel like I would hike more effectively a little drunk than I would on a severe lack of sleep, which I would have if I was only sleeping for 2 to 3 hours at a time for 2 days straight. Fuck that shit. That's crazy. I don't know. That's actually a really good question.
You're not coherent if you were to get too drunk, could get lost.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good question. That's the best would you rather I think I've gotten in a long time.
I think it's the first one we've had a debate on.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, we've disagreed, but had a debate about it. A
fiery debate. We got another super chat here. Make sure I didn't miss any from Ron Mueller. Ron, thank you for the super chat. I stenciled Kyle sucks on the back of my Helinox chair.
Nice.
Send me a picture of that, Ron. Let's see if you're bullshitting or not. Send me a picture. Instagram at Kyle Hates Hiking. Go send me a picture. If you did that, then fuck you, but also respect, because that's pretty fucking hilarious.
Brittany said put the Bud Light through the Sawyer. I literally saw somebody do that with Fireball.
Wait, what?
Yeah, with Fireball.
When you're on your through hike?
Yeah. And
why? Why would you do that?
In North Carolina. I have no idea.
Jesus Christ.
Obviously, they had drank a good amount of Fireball before they did that.
Destroy your Fireball and your filter. That's a good way to do it. I don't know, man. I would rather do the. I think I'm solidly in the 24x24 would be. I guess it also depends on where you are too. It depends on where you're hiking. If you're like in Alaska, like up on a fucking 10,000-foot mountain,
yeah.
Then either way you're probably fucked actually. So I don't know. What do I know? I've never been to Alaska.
Definitely wouldn't want to be drunk.
I hike in New Hampshire. Yeah. Like I don't fucking know about Alaska.
That'd be even worse.
Do a video on drinking beer through a filter and see how it tastes. I don't think so.
It filters out all the alcohol, then it's just water.
Yeah, then you're just drinking water. So,
but then you still drink the Bud Light. So there you go.
Oh man, damn, we've been doing this for a while. We got time for a few more here.
Fireball clean Sawyer.
Here we go. Oh, girl plus dog adventures really making me go for the Diva Cup video. Funding your Diva Cup purchase for your next skit video.
Is that the cup you like pee in?
I think so.
Okay, I was
don't know.
I was gonna bring that up earlier. I was gonna say that's one you could do.
I think it is. Should I Google it?
Yeah,
do I dare?
I'm pretty sure.
I've heard of it before. I think mostly from people commenting. That's fucking funny. Oh man.
All right, we got.
That is such a good. Hold on, we'll get to this one in a second. I just want to say. That is a funny like I'm serious. That's a funny like I feel like that could be funny. Yeah, I just don't want to get in trouble. Like you know someone's gonna get upset about it.
Yeah, but
it might be worth it though. We'll see.
No, that's worth
that would man, just think of the title possibilities and the thumbnail possibilities. Whew, could make it so cringy. It'd be great. Thank you for the super chat, girl plus dog adventures. And thank you for the good video idea too. I might have to write that one down. Another super chat here from Lightwalker. Hell yeah. You guys are a riot. You got to do this more often. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we kind of done this, but
it's sometimes it's tough to we don't like to force it, so
yeah.
We we usually decide to do these pretty last minute because like it's not fun if it just becomes like we have to live stream tonight. So that's why we don't do them super frequently, but when the stars align like tonight, we didn't have any fucking plans. And we decided this would be worth breaking our couple days of not drinking streak. The Lightwalker, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, Judy said that's not what a Diva Cup is. Oh God, what is it then?
I don't know.
See, I started to, does it have to do with like periods? I don't know.
Somebody said Google it.
Diva Cup. I started to Google it and then I got distracted. Oh, I think it's a.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a menstrual hygiene device. Okay, see, we're already off to a great start with this video. Well, yeah, I don't know anything about that. That is such a funny idea for a video, though. I don't even know. Like, I don't know.
Dude, that'd be the perfect thing to drink Fireball out of.
Oh,
It'd be
God,
like,
what the fuck?
No, I'm saying it was shaped like a little shot glass.
That's true, actually. What other like?
Not after it's been used. All right.
No, obviously. What other like female specific pieces of hiking gear are there? I don't know. There was that one when I did the video where I gave that girl a pack shakedown. She had like something in there for like peeing. I think I forget what it was called, but it was like a little. I can't believe we're fucking talking about this right now. It's like a. Well, it was like a funnel almost is what it looked like. I think that's what it was. I don't remember. I literally opened it for 2 seconds. I was like, nope, not gonna talk about that, and I closed it.
That's why I thought it was like. That's what I thought a Diva Cup was.
Yeah, honestly, I thought that's what it was too. Well, we got to the bottom of it, everybody. let's see. Let me make sure I'm caught up here. Oh, we got more for the camp chair fund. You
Nice.
suckers just keep giving me money for a camp chair fund I'm never going to use. But thank you, Brian, for the super chat. I hate to inform you though, your money is not going to a camp chair. I never said it was going to a camp chair. You did it to yourself, bud. But thank you. Maybe I should start a Diva Cup fund instead of a camp. That'd probably be more useful than a fucking camp chair.
Yeah, for you.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, the Kula cloth. I've heard of that before. People are talking about more female. Oh my god, this is the live stream that's finally gonna get us canceled. Let's see. Kula cloth is the very first of its kind, next level technical antimicrobial pee cloth.
Huh.
For anyone who squats when they pee. Do I dare go to images? Okay, it's just like a cloth. What's so special about it? It's just a cloth. I don't know. I've never used one, but nice. There's got to be some more sports bras. Someone wrote sports bras. Tampon poles. All right, now we're just Diva bong. All right, what have we fucking done here?
We got another super chat, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We'll get to the super chat in a second. I just want to answer this one real quick. Would you rather go on an RV trip with Dan Becker or sleep on a popped air mattress in a lean-to? Is that even a question? Do I want to go sleep in a freaking dope RV?
We like Dan Becker.
With a famous YouTuber who has 100,000 subscribers. Congrats to Dan for that. Or do I want to sleep on the wood basically in a lean-to? That's not even a question.
We'd be living it up,
dude. I would get so drunk in Dan Becker's RV.
He'd have the grill going.
He'd be cooking us burgers. It'd be a great time. He'd be giving us gear. Dan Becker's RV, 100%. Maybe we should do a subscriber meetup in Dan Becker's RV. All right, back to Llama on the trail here with another super chat. My wife, oh god, do I even read this? My wife uses a Shiwi and has learned to write her name in the snow.
Nice. I
don't even know what that is, but I think I can imagine. That's fucking Jesus Christ.
Shiwi, that's a brilliant name for
one of those. That is a I mean, it describes exactly what the product is in the name itself. All right. I think we need to slowly start to wrap this up. And by that, I mean, we're going to do that classic thing where we say 3 more questions and then we end up answering like 20 more questions.
I see the first one I want to do.
This one right here.
Kozo. Would you rather not shower at all for a month or have shower access and have to hike with someone who hasn't showered for a month? I'd rather hike with someone who hasn't showered in a month. It's like,
yeah,
I've smelt that plenty.
Yeah, probably. We won't count that one as one of the last 3 either, because that was submitted before I announced the last 3. That's a really good would you rather. I would rather hike with someone who hasn't showered. I don't want to go a month without showering. Fuck that. People talking about Dogecoin. Come on. You can't go anywhere on the internet nowadays without hearing about fucking Dogecoin. All right. This is going to be the first of the final 3. And it's a super chat, so it's kind of cheating, but it's okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Somebody said, Mandela's Wanderlust Adventures. Did you save any moose for the Turdy Works lady? There's literally a lady who she keeps moose shit like dried and she makes different like necklaces out of it and things you can hang up on your wall.
Isn't it just like dirt once it dries? How does she make a necklace out of dirt?
Dude, I don't know if she like preserves it some way. But I was telling like literally.
Wait, was she the person you were telling me about?
No, one of my teachers made pens.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
See, people use it and make stuff out of it.
Moose shit. It's quite
he thought I was
resourceful.
Crazy.
All right, let's get to this super chat here. Another one from Felix KL. Very generous tonight. Thank you, Felix. Flossie/Kyle, have you tried the presidential traverse in a day? What do you think of it? No, we have not. We're thinking about doing a single day Pemi though.
Yeah, that'd be cool to do though sometime.
I wonder which would be harder. A single day
Probably-
Pemi or a single day presidential traverse?
I think the presidential traverse probably.
Think so?
Yeah.
I don't know, honestly. I think the Pemi is more miles, maybe. I don't
30?
know actually. How many is the presidential traverse? I'm sure somebody in the chat knows. But I don't know. I think I would rather do a Pemi, but just because it's easier because you don't have to worry about a car drop because it's a loop versus a point to point like the presidential traverse. I want to do both though. I mean, we have done a presidential traverse technically because on the AT it goes over the prezzies.
Yeah.
We just didn't do it in a day. We did it in 2 days. But thank you for the super chat, Felix. That's the first question. We got 2 more questions. We're gonna be picky as we always are. Let's see here. 2 more questions. Ask away. Now's your chance. If you've been holding anything in, let it fly in the chat. That's not a bad one.
Presidential is like 25.
25. I wonder what the elevation gain is.
Yeah, that's huge.
They're both fucking hard. I know that.
I mean, I'll answer that one.
Do you believe in life after love?
That one's a good one.
Okay, let's go. This is our second to last question from Henry Heineck. What was your worst and best day on the AT? Flossie, go first. Unless you need to think about it.
No, I'm pretty sure my worst day was like right at the beginning. I told this story before. I'll just make it short this time. Basically, I was at Blue Mountain Shelter in Georgia. It was super cold, and the rain was getting blown right into the shelter I was staying at. And the whole time there was this guy next to me who had like norovirus, something, and he was just throwing up the whole night. And I was just soaked in my sleeping bag, just laying there.
Sounds like a fucking nightmare, honestly.
Not sleeping at all. Literally, people had hammocks set up. They ditched them. Like, they literally hiked down the mountain without them. That morning, this guy came up and was like, I'm going to leave my pack here. I'll come get it later. My brother's coming to pick me up. And, like he literally said that.
He just ditched it.
Yeah, and, like, luckily that guy got his fiance called an ambulance to come and get him up there. I met her down in the parking lot. So that was probably the worst day. And the best day was Franconia Ridge. That was just a great day. We hiked hard. We hiked a lot of miles, but it was a beautiful day. We got really good weather through the whites. We were so lucky. And that was a day I was just like that was a chance I had to just sit back and like take it all in, take everything in, and just be like, man, we're really out here. Like, we're about to do this. And like, honestly, it was like meeting these guys too. It was great. And like, you kept telling me like, wait till we get to the whites. And like, I got there and I was like, I love
the
this
whites
place.
are tight.
Those are my 2.
I'm going to be there this weekend. I'm pumped. My worst and best day. My worst day was not nearly as bad as his worst day.
I don't know if you told me about your worst day.
I probably have, but it's not nearly as bad. So you probably were just
Was
like,
it-
yeah, whatever.
Was it chafing related?
No, but I did have some pretty bad chafing. It was in New Jersey. It was a really hot, humid day. And it was the day we crossed into New York, actually.
Yeah.
And I was way behind.
Yeah, and you napped at that shelter.
And so for some reason, I just felt like shit this day. I had eaten a sandwich the day before that might have been, I wasn't like food poisoning, like fucking throwing up sick, but something just didn't feel right. And I woke up in the morning. I didn't drink coffee for some reason.
Huh.
This is why it's not nearly as bad as his. Like, oh, you didn't drink your coffee. It was the worst day. But I didn't drink coffee for some reason. That was the first bad part. And then I was feeling like shit all day. I got to a shelter at noon. It was fucking like 90 degrees, 100% humidity. That might be a bit of an exaggeration, but it's hot as fuck. And
yeah, it was hot.
There was mosquitoes everywhere. And I got to the shelter, and you got to understand, I'm the kind of person, I need to be like comfortable to fall asleep. I'm not the kind of person who can just like fall asleep on the couch or whatever. And I got to the shelter. I took my pack off. I was fully drenched in sweat, mosquitoes everywhere. And I didn't take anything out of my pack. I just laid down on the fucking wood floor and I just slept for like an hour. Mosquitoes just biting me. I knew they were biting me. I just didn't care. I just felt so bad. I got up. I kept hiking. I got stung in the ear by a bee.
Oh, yeah.
The only time on the whole trail I got stung was on this day. And after like not even that many miles, it was probably like less than 15 miles. I finally caught up to you guys. I was usually one of the first people in our group to be like ahead. Like I was usually one of the first, like out front. There's people behind me usually, but I was way behind these guys today or on this day. And it sucked, but it wasn't as bad as being stuck in a shelter in a fucking huge storm with a guy who's throwing up everywhere. And then the best day for me, besides the day we finished, was when I got to the Vermont border. 100%. Not even close. That felt fucking amazing.
That was a good day.
I was so stoked. So fucking stoked on that day. All right. That was the second question. We are going to answer one more, but first let me get to the super chat here from, I'm going to change their name to A and W. Shout out to A and W. AW said, I know you hate camp chairs. To use this to buy Avalanche versus Hurricane Stanley Cup tickets. No. The underdog Avs are going to take it. I don't know. I wouldn't call them underdogs. I feel like everybody I talk to that follows the NHL says that the Avs are going to win the cup this year, but I don't really know much about them. But fuck the Avalanche, fuck the Hurricanes, Boston. I don't know. They're looking good. The Bruins are looking good. A little bit of a nail biter last night, but they pulled through. But thank you for the super chat. I do hate camp chairs. I do hate the Avalanche and the Hurricanes.
Thank you.
But thank you for the super chat. One more question. We got one more question. Sam Carter's pimping the likes for us. Thank you, Sam Carter.
It's at 189, dude.
We got solidly more likes than people watching. Let's see here. Oh, we got another super chat real quick. Kev Wedge. Cheers, fellas. Kevin, thank you very much, Kevin. Appreciate it. Seriously,
Cheers, buddy.
Everybody doing super chats tonight. Like, really appreciate that, guys. And everybody just doing comments, or even if you're just watching, even if you didn't hit the like button. Thank you. Much appreciated. One more question. We're going to be picky. We're going to find a good one here. I mean, there's lots of good ones, but let's see. Oh, this is actually a really good one. What do you think about this one? Read it for a second. Ponder it before we commit. The reason I like this one is because of the thing that happens on the Grafton Loop Trail.
I mean, I'm good to answer it.
All right. The final question comes from Andrew Schluter. What do you think is proper hiking etiquette when you find something somebody dropped on a trail? Do you put it somewhere easily visible? Do you pick it up and do you ask people if it's theirs? And before we answer this, I'll preface it by saying, I'm not the authority on this. So this is just my opinion. So people might have different ideas and that's fine. But for me personally, it's really going to depend. And the reason this question kind of jumped out to me because it happened to me on the Grafton Loop Trail, as you guys might have seen in the video I posted yesterday. I found somebody's Nalgene water bottle in the middle of the trail. And so it really depends on when this happens. When I saw that water bottle there, I had a hunch that I knew who it was. I was pretty sure that it was the people that we had shared a campsite with the previous night. And I knew that they were a little bit ahead of me, but I also knew that they were hiking kind of slow. And so when I saw it, I was like, and I don't mean that like a disrespectful way, but I just like, based on their pace the previous day, like I knew I was probably pretty close to him. I knew I was probably going to catch up to him. And so in that circumstance, I grabbed it and I was like, okay, I'm just going to try to catch these people and give it to them. And I did. I forgot to talk about it in the video. Actually, I meant to mention it because I showed where I picked up the bottle in the video, but then I forgot to film talking about how I got rid of it. But I did end up catching the people and I was able to return the bottle to them. If I had no idea whose bottle it was, then it probably would have depended. If I was like a lot of miles from a road, I hate to say it, but I probably would have picked it up and I probably would have put it somewhere where someone could see it. If I was day hiking, I would have carried it out. If I was backpacking, I probably would have done that. But if I was close to a road, even if I was backpacking, which actually we were in that circumstance, I was only a few miles from a road when I found this bottle, I would have at least carried it to a trailhead maybe. So that's what I would say. It really just depends. There's no universal rule. I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Well, I just feel like I see a lot of clothes hanging on trees and stuff on the trail, but I feel like there's like a 50-50 chance, because you don't know if they're
which direction they're going.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know which direction they're going.
But chances are they're probably not even going to come back for it anyway. It's kind of a lose-lose, to be honest, a lot of the time.
And you don't know how long, that might sit on the tree or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me, the best option is, like you said, it kind of depends on what it is, how heavy it is.
How heavy it is, yeah. Because if it's like something that's really heavy, it's like, of course you want to pack out trash and things that don't belong on the trail when you can, but it's also a little bit unrealistic to expect someone to carry like something that's really heavy, like 30 miles to the next road crossing or whatever,
If there's a trailhead coming up, I think it's always best. Just bring it to a trailhead.
I agree with
If somebody really wants it, they'll go back to the trailhead either to hike the trail back to look for it, or they'll find it right there at the trailhead. So you have a better, I don't know what the word I'm trying to use. You have a better
chance
of them finding whatever they've dropped if you leave it at a trailhead.
Yeah, that's a really good question. I've never gotten that question ever before.
Yeah.
So Andrew, hats off to you. Great question. Maybe not the most satisfying answer, unfortunately, but it's tough. We got a couple more super chats here, or maybe, oh no, we already got to them. Never mind. I scrolled up in the chat there. That's our third question. Everybody, we're going to go outside where it's a lot cooler. It's fucking really hot in here. I'm starting to, I'm sweating. Yeah, I'm sweating big time here. Thank you so much, everybody. Seriously, for everybody who comments on these, who watches these, who fucks with this content. I always give like a heartfelt thank you at the end of these. And I really do mean it. Like, seriously, I'm just very grateful. Yeah, we'll do this again soon. Guys. Thank you, everybody. Seriously. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Everybody have a good weekend. Peace out.
Oh yeah.
And